Guys, guess what? Hillary Rodham Clinton, the old cackling witch, has came up out of her coffin and is saying that all mega Republicans need to be re-educated, need to go to re-education camps, and they consider anyone that disagrees with their policies, disagrees on their policy of wanting to kill babies, open borders, gun control, continuous war in Ukraine, all their policies. If you disagree with those, then you are a mega Republican and need to be re-educated. These people are lunatics. She is insulting over half the United States population, the half that doesn't agree with her. Even if you're not, a die-hard Trump supporter, you're still being insulted because if you don't agree with what they say, then they think you are an extremist. And, if you are an extremist, like they call the people that was present on January 6th at the Capitol building, then you can be put in jail without a trial, held indefinitely, and re-educated. And that's the goal of this far-left, socialist, communist Democrat Party that we have right now. They want to re-educate everyone. But pretty much what that means is to brainwash everyone or make everyone so fearful that they won't speak out and say anything against their satanic agenda. But anyway, let's listen to what this old witch has to say.
So many of those extremists, those MAGA extremists, take their marching orders from Donald Trump, who has no credibility left by any measure.
Like this old bitch here does. Has any credibility left.
He's only in it for himself. He's now
like you're not
defending himself in civil actions and criminal actions. And when do they break with him? Because at some point,
from what I've seen of all the civil actions and criminal actions, it's all a witch hunt made just to persecute Donald Trump. And that's what they do. They weaponize the legal system.
Maybe there needs to be a formal deprogramming of the cult members. But something.
If you disagree with their agenda, or disagree with Hillary Clinton, then you are a cult member and need to be deprogrammed.
Needs to happen.
And how do you do that? Because you said you have to defeat them by defeating their leader. Their leader is Donald Trump. Even you have said that you expect him to be the Republican nominee. How does this change at all?
At this point, I think, sadly, he will still likely be the nominee, and we have to defeat him. And we have to defeat those.
And they will. They will defeat Donald Trump in the next election because they will do it the same way they did in the last presidential election, the one that put Joe Biden in office with more votes than anyone in history. They will defeat Donald Trump. If no, it isn't going to be legitimate, they will do it the same way they did the last time. It's all pre-planned, predetermined, and all rigged, in my opinion.
Who are the election deniers, as we did in 2020.
Like she hasn't denied the results of an election before. They can deny, but anyone on the right can't.
In 2022, and we have to, just be smarter about how we're
going to be smarter about how they cheat.
We're trying to empower the right people inside the Republican Party.
The right people inside the Republican Party is like Mitt Romney, the ones that agree with their agenda. It's actually far-left Democrats masquerading as Republicans.
Nancy Pelosi had a majority of 5 votes when she was Speaker. Kevin McCarthy had a majority of 5 votes. Nancy Pelosi passed consequential legislation. And she clearly had members within her caucus who, ranged across a spectrum of political beliefs and ideology. And she kept everybody together.
She kept everybody together. Sure she did. Not the way I remember she did.
And she kept everybody focused on the future. He couldn't do that. And so he paid a price, but more importantly, the country paid a price.
The country paid a price. Oh, boy. Well, guys, there you have it. Hillary Rodham Clinton. And I said rotted on purpose because she's pretty much dead inside, corpse, as far as her beliefs goes and everything to me. I mean, you can look at that woman, you can see that she's just hollow. She has a hollow soul. And most of the people in D.C., that's the elected representatives, seem to just be completely empty of any conscience, of any soul, and it seems to be getting worse. But Hillary wants to send half the population in the United States, probably over half, to re-education camps because they are mega cult members. And what did mega stand for? Make America Great Again. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with wanting to make America great again? It's definitely not the policy of the Democrats, Socialist Communist Party. And a lot of Republicans are the same way, in my opinion. They all pretty much ride on the same ship. And they want to destroy this country by, it's obvious, by their policies. The things they do, the spending they do, the open borders, the things they push through their agendas, the media, the mainstream news media, they all want to destroy the country. It's obvious because the things they do, the things they say, and the policies that they push are all detrimental to the United States of America. So what is wrong with wanting to make America great again? All these people are elected or selected. They're supposed to be elected. That's what they portray with their visions here in the United States, or their talk of democracy, that they are elected. We all know how it actually works out, especially at the presidential level. But they want to destroy the country. That is obvious. But they're supposed to be trying to build the country up morally, financially, militarily. We're supposed to be building the country up. That's why we elect these representatives, not leaders, but representatives to do. However, they do right the opposite. They go in and everything they do is to destroy the country. I mean, it's obvious they have an agenda. The agenda is to destroy the country. And people like this right here, right. It is absolutely a clown show. Anyway, do you plan on going to the re-education camps? Do you plan on being deprogrammed? Do you consider yourself a cult member? Let me know in the comments below. If you liked the video, give it a big thumbs up and be sure to subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss the next video.